Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This reading is your monthly astrological reading for the month of July. This is for Pisces. And I'm just shuffling up the cards right now and we're gonna see what's coming through for you guys. So I'm gonna be using the playing cards like I did last time, and I'm gonna be using the Gilded Tarot deck. So let's see. Your playing cards are the Eight of Hearts, the Jack of Hearts, the Nine of Clubs, the Four of Diamonds. What I see for some of you guys is that you're going to be moving away from an emotional situation, a situation that it again it may be a situation that's run its course for you. It may be that you're moving towards something better, something that feels more right for you emotionally. I'll go into your tarot cards to see what specifically area of your life this is showing up in, because it could be a relationship situation, it could even be your work situation, but you are moving away from something. You're leaving it behind this month in order to engage in something that is more right for you emotionally. So I see where one opportunity almost is ending, a new opportunity kind of is beginning. And then with the Nine of Clubs, I see that um, it's like you've been determined to get away from this situation, or like you've been working really hard to sort of move somewhere else or be somewhere else. And it's like you may have even like just work yourself to the bone, or you might even be at your wit's end. Um, it with like trying to leave that whole thing behind you. Um, but then what it's kind of saying is maybe what has prevented you from leaving all that behind, or what has proved itself difficult, is maybe got to do with monetary situations. Maybe a financial situation has prevented you from leaving this situation behind. Or maybe you're just more focused on saving money, how you can save um yeah, how you can save money also. uh, or maybe for some of you guys, it could be showing like the struggle to save money as well. So let's see what comes up in the tarot cards. So we're gonna first go into your finances and your work this month. So your finances and work is the Nine of Pentacles. This card can represent, again, working for yourself, being self-employed, owning your own business. But what it can also say is that there are opportunities for money, or um, um lucrative situations to come about for you. So maybe for some of you guys, that's why you might be leaving a situation and moving to another situation. Maybe because there is something better out there for you, which provides more opportunities for you to be more stable financially, or more stable in a work situation. I saw for some of you guys, you might have even left behind a work situation last month. So it could be saying that maybe you've even left a work situation so that you can be self-employed or own your own business or work for yourself. Or maybe this is something that you might actually decide to do this month. And it might actually bode really well for that kind of work, or contracted work, and stuff like that. And for some of you guys, it might not be necessarily that you're leaving one job to do this. It could also be that maybe this is some kind of side gig that you also have as well. So finances and work opportunities can be going really well in the month of July. And so again, but sometimes when you are in that position, like where you are working for yourself, you may not be making huge amounts of money. But then when that card shows up, it can mean that you may have some money that you can at least stash away and save. Uh, so for some of you guys, saving might not be easy. Maybe you're a bit of an emotional spender and such. So maybe that's where the hard work saving has also come in. And so it might be saying if you're an emotional spender, you've had them kind of issues, it's sort of saying that this month also might be a month where you kind of are more about feeling stable than about any kind of emotional gratification that buying things might provide you. So if you're in a relationship, you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles in a relationship can represent somebody that is a father figure, someone that is uh they really care for their family. Their family is really means a lot to them. But the only thing is sometimes when this card shows up, it could be saying that you're spending a bit more time working than even with family and such. Or maybe you just feel that what you're able to provide your family financially um is very important. And so uh the King of Pentacles can almost represent a parental figure or something that whether they're a parent or whether they're in a relationship, it could be somebody that values more what they can give a person. It's almost like that's how they show love, by being able to give financially, being able to support their significant other or their family. And so I feel like that's the reason why you're really wanting to stabilize things financially, maybe because you're in a relationship and you really want to be able to give maybe your partner what it is that they need in terms of finances, or and even for yourself, because maybe you're trying to make a life together and you just know that the two of you obviously are going to be needing to have your financial situations like sorted out in order for you to create a life together. It also can be representing that a relationship might be becoming more stabilized as well. So it might be a relationship that turns into something more serious. Um, so yeah, or even for some of you guys, the King of Pentacles could represent a air sign person that comes, not air sign, an earth sign person that comes into your life as well, or that is in your life that you're settling down with too. So that could be somebody that is a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But even if it's not exactly an air sign person, it might just be you that's adopting like more of those kind of ideas in terms of relationships. So it might not be all about the emotional connections, even though you are water sign, and I think you really are in your element when it comes to emotional situations, when it comes to emotional connections between you and somebody else. But it's less about that and it's more about what you can provide in terms of the stability that you provide for your family or for somebody else in your life, and also for yourself as well. So for those of you that are not in relationships, your card is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords represents that you might be indecisive about love or about somebody that is in your life. Maybe you're thinking, should I give this person a chance? Should I not? It also can be representing that maybe you have been hurt in the past and you don't really want to put yourself into that predicament again. So it could be saying that maybe you have to spend more time getting to know this person, seeing what they're about before really pushing forward. I almost see a resistance in this card between you and somebody else. So it could be saying that maybe there's somebody that is around you and maybe you just don't trust to open up yourself emotionally to this other person. It's almost like you're thinking to yourself, um, I don't really know um I don't really know how this situation is going to go. Like, I don't know if we do decide to be in a relationship or if I do decide to maybe go out on this date or something. I just don't know how things are really going to turn out. So it almost can be representing maybe some kind of reservations or concerns that you have on your part. That card also always indicates that, when your mind is in that state of indecision, it represents sort of going within and tapping into your intuition and seeing how your intuition is guiding you in terms of this situation. If, let's say, for instance, you have a date planned and your intuition is telling you, like, don't go on this date, it could be it could be worth listening to. Or if your intuition is telling you, you know what, I don't really know if this person is trustworthy, more than likely it's showing you that something is up with this situation. So do trust your inner knowing at this time, because I feel like it is going to be guiding you correctly about a situation with somebody else. So your spiritual cards are, oh, is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands to me is showing up as a spiritual card. It kind of represents you feeling more at home. So it can represent home, family, where you're rooted, where you're based. And again, it's about stability. I feel like a lot of you guys are thinking about the future. You're thinking about stabilizing things for the future. You're thinking about the long term. If you're in a relationship, you're thinking about, okay, what can I do so that I can take care of everyone in my life right now? What can I do? Or opportunities can be coming to you as well. Like that can also help you to kind of stabilize things in your home and family. That's what I saw before with, you know, your finances and your work situation. But what it's kind of saying is that there is going to be times where you and your family are really going to be connecting with one another. So, but then what I really see is in connecting with one another, again, it's like you're trying to solidify, um, maybe you're even trying to solidify like a property or home for you guys to live in. But again, I'm seeing you really thinking about the future and really thinking about how you can take care of the people around you. So that's a really beautiful card. And spiritually, it's saying that these are the people that mean the most to you, like on a heart centered level. So it's almost like, if you can do this, like if you're able to provide your family, the people around you, with the things that they need, it's like going to make you feel so content in life, like in general, like just because of what you can offer. So peace and blessings to every single one of you. I'm very grateful for all of you guys that rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys. Bye.